I am back with another one. This is for Aquarius this time. It's a card I just pulled. And so we'll see what we have for Aquarius. What's going on with y'all? 33 could be significant. Started the time and it was 3, I think it said 3:03. It may have said 3:30 at the time now. Could have said 3:30, not 3:03. I know it was 2 3s and some zeros. So 33 could be significant here. They stole it. It just popped out here. Somebody could have stole something. They hate you. Somebody don't like you. They stole something here. Somebody's very disrespectful. 33 could be significant to them. Master number 33, something could be significant about that. Somebody here could, I don't know, be a Mason, some type of Eastern Star, in some type of cult society or wannabe. They may have aspirations to be in some type of cult society or something here. I see secret lovers here. Air signs. They could be secret lovers to air sign. Is that an air sign? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And so the air sign they could be secret lovers to an air sign, or that could just be saying, confirmation on the air sign, because we are doing Aquarius reading. So take it however it resonates for you. I haven't even started yet, but I'm seeing all of this already. So, Holy Spirit, archangels. I don't think I have to ask because it's all coming out. Please allow me to channel the messages from around my Aquarius collectives. Spirit guides and ancestors of the highest white light, only tell us what we need to know, please, and thank you. What does Aquarius need to know? What's going on with Aquarius here? Something's going on with Aquarius here. Something is going on with Aquarius here. Could be the side piece of somebody here. Somebody doesn't like you, and somebody could have stolen something from you. That's what I got out before I even started. So tell us more about that, please, and thank you. Here, tell us more. Blacklisted. I just seen that twice. I shuffled it in when I seen it the first time, and it's popped right back out on top again. Blacklisted. Someone could be trying to have someone blacklisted here. Someone could have had someone blacklisted, or someone could be dealing with this themselves. Something significant about blacklisting. Blacklisted, they want someone to come off as, oh, they don't want someone to come off. Blacklisting is when they're just trying to get rid of you. It's, to me, it's like a slow death when you blacklist someone, because you're shadow banning all their pages, which means whatever it is they're trying to say, they're not able to reach anyone, which means, whatever business they have, they're not able to grow online with their business. You're coming for their livelihood by attacking the jobs that they could have. So if someone they could lose a job, they could be trying to fill out applications and get a job elsewhere. They're not able to get a job here. And so when you're making sure someone doesn't have money coming in, when someone's not able to be seen on certain things, then what do you expect them to do? How do you expect a person to be able to live? And so I feel like blacklisting is something that should be banned out of the country, because you essentially just expecting a person to just lay down and die because they can't do anything. 444 I just seen on the phone. They can't do anything with their life. So what do you expect them to do? Just be homeless on the street begging? I feel like that's what somebody may have wanted for someone here, to just not be seen, and if they were seen, be seen in a light where they don't have anything, where they are always asking for something from others here. That's what someone has done in the background when it has came to someone else here. I don't know, Aquarius, if you're the one doing this, if you helping someone to do this, if someone is doing this to you here, but I feel like that's blacklisting should be one of those things that's illegal to do to somebody. Because if you're going to try to make sure a person doesn't get a job, a person businesses don't take off, a person can't be seen by anybody except for the people on the street that see them without anything, because they can't maintain money to be able to get whatever this is. Like, what do you expect a person to do? What is it that you expect of them? And so it just doesn't make sense to me. At one point, I felt like that's what I was going through. I see intimidation. I said intimidation. Somebody may be trying to intimidate somebody here by doing that to them, showing them that they have control over their life. And, um, do as I say type of thing. Somebody may be trying to do that to someone. But I see imitation here, copycat, catfish here. So you got a copycat here. Somebody trying to be like somebody else. Somebody pretending like they are one way or one person for somebody here. Only for that person to find out later on that this is not who you are. Only to find out later on that you've been imitating somebody else the whole time here. Somebody's imitating somebody here, or has imitated somebody. They catfish the hell out of somebody by pretending to be somebody else. With that blacklisting, they may have even contributed to having someone blacklisted. So somebody's life could have went to hell while somebody here was trying to imitate them in order to gain access to a certain person or a place or something here. Maybe even to take something from them, because one of the first cards came out before I even started was they stole it here. And so someone could have helped do this to someone or had this done to someone in order for them to pretend like they are this person that they wanted to steal something from. Now, what they wanted to steal, I don't know. It could have been a person they wanted, whose attention somebody else had. It could have been something this person was getting from someone, like a gift or something could have been coming in from one year that this person wanted here. Something somebody else had that someone here wanted. And they went so far as to do things to have a person blacklisted. Now, if this is not completely blacklisted, they just could have done some things to have this person shadow banned. They could have knocked this person business down. They could have helped do something to this person to make it hard for them to get a job. They could have had this person fired from their job. They wanted somebody here to look bad while they look good, while they were able to wear the image of this person. All right, we back on, y'all. Just for the purposes of simplicity, we're going to say we had a good person here and we have a bad person here. Somebody wanted to knock down this good person here, have them seen in a certain way, and then step into their light or into their position in life here so that they could be seen the way this person was seen. This could have been about a relationship here. Somebody may have wanted to sleep with someone else, because I see sex on the first night. And so if this was about a relationship here, somebody, not someone's money, they went after someone's pocket here, someone's stability, somebody's finances here, the way someone is able to live, the way someone's able to take care of themselves here. Somebody came after that with a person to knock them down and then to pretend to be like this person for someone else who they slept with on the first night. Says you can find me in a club. So they may have met this person in a club here. They knew this person may have had some type of eye, or was watching someone else, maybe had some type of feelings, could have even been dating someone else here. And so what they did is they went after this person's income. They went after the way this person makes their money. And then they tried to imitate this person's light here. And so they knocked that person down. So maybe this person was no longer being seen wherever they were seeing this person at, because this is like a person having to focus so hard on their stability that they can't focus on anything else here. And so they did what they had to do to knock this person down. And then they tried to be this person in order to sleep with someone here. I'm just gonna assume that this person had something that they wanted. Some type of resources this person was connected to, some type of money this person had, because they did the most. Like, that's something that's dirty. You don't play dirty games like that coming for someone's pockets unless they've done something seriously wrong to you. But I'm not getting that. I get this person here seeing something they wanted, and this is like by any means necessary person here. They seen someone they wanted, knew who that person was looking at, and so they played a dirty game of coming for that person's pockets. They came for that person's pockets, the way they were able to take care of themselves, the money that they were making, the way that they were seen, and then they tried to pretend to be that person for the person who was looking at them. And so that's like saying, don't look over there at them, look at me. They're over there going through it because I put them through it. And so now you got me to look at. Somebody could like the party here, some type of night owl right here. Definitely they could have met this person in a club, a lounge, some type of cafe here. They slept with this person on the first night, and somebody here is living in someone else's energy. They were probably able to get this person's attention by pretending to be you. By pretending to be you. And so you got your copycat here. So Aquarius, I don't know if this is you who is trying to sleep with somebody here by pretending to be somebody else. You've done the most to knock a person out the picture here. You've stolen something. And you are trying to live in somebody else's energy to get this person here who you slept with on the first night. Or did someone do this to you? Now, somebody did it to somebody here. Water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Air signs: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. No, water signs and air signs could have had something to do with this. Aquarius is an air sign. Water signs could have played a role in this. I see emotional. Okay, so the water signs here could be someone here is emotional here. Shade. I see someone is emotional. They threw probably a lot of shade. So this is somebody who talked behind somebody's back here. This is someone who came for somebody's money. They tried to block you in all areas so that you were not able to flourish, so that you would look like trash for this person who was looking at you. And then they stepped in the way. And of course, the first thing they do is they sleep with the person, because that's how they immediately gain access. That's how they immediately build, if not a friendship, at least we able to know each other on certain terms when I just come out the way and give you some. And so they slept with this person the first night they met them, knowing that this person was looking at someone else. And they talked about you with this shade here. They threw shade. They probably said some disgusting things about you, made you look even more of a bum than they already had you looking by coming for your money, because this is a person who came for your pockets. It was the first thing they did, came for your pockets so that you would be seen in a certain way, or either not seen at all because you were too busy having to focus on you having trying to live. And so they came for your pockets here, and then they showed up to this person and they slept with this person here. So this person must have had something that they wanted very bad in order for them to play this really dirty game right here that they play behind somebody's back. Gang stalking, spiritually stalking here. This is someone who constantly watched somebody in the spirit and did what they had to do in order to keep this person down. Yeah. So this is someone here who abuses divination. They abuse their gifts they have, if these are even their gifts. Whatever it is they are able to do, they abuse it. And they watch someone here spiritually. And I'm going to assume whatever it was that they were doing, that whatever they were watching for, I feel like it was to keep a person down, to oppress them. So if it looked like you were starting to come up from what they did to you in the background, then they would just throw something else at you in order to make you stay down. This was a person who had to keep you out of the picture in order for them to look like they were something that they are not. And so this person is a negative person. It's a low vibrational person. It's a low down, dirty, vindictive type of person. This is by any means necessary type of person, but not in a good way. Doesn't mean they'll work hard for it. It means they'll do the most low down, dirty things to a person here in order to have their way. And what they wanted, here's blacklisted again. What they wanted was access to this person here who was looking at someone else. And so what they have to do, they have to knock out the competition. But this is not a person who made it competitive. This is not a person who left you being able to compete with them. This is a person who did shisty, dirty things in the background to come for somebody's money. This is a person who throw the rock and hide their hand here. This is a person who was behind the scenes pretending like they probably didn't even know what was going on. Meanwhile, the whole time, they're causing what's going on. And so this is a person who was watching you, and you probably did not even know that this person was watching you. And they were watching you because they wanted what it is you had. Whoever this is that was watching you, paying you attention, they wanted this person's attention on them. And they stole something. This is a person who don't like you. And they move in the spirit. This is not a person that like you would have known that they didn't like you here. Shade, your hometown people are jealous. And so this person could be from your hometown here. Wherever it is that you are from, this person could be where you are from. And so this could be one of those things where they seen you grow up, and in their mind, you should never be a person who had the type of access to what you had access to. You shouldn't be the person who was able to live a certain lifestyle that maybe came along with this person who was watching you. And they felt like this is someone who felt entitled to have what it is that you had. or what it is that was on its way to you. And so they came and kicked you down, but they kicked you down in a way that you couldn't see who to fight back. They kicked you down in a way that you were not able to fight back yourself. And they took what was yours. It's a person who played a real dirty game to gain access to somebody here. But you know what? The same way you get them is the same way you're going to lose them. I seen community effort. And so wherever your hometown is, there may have been a community of people in your hometown that helped this person to steal something from you. And I feel like it's not just a man. Could definitely be a man. I feel like it's not just a person that they stole from you, but it's something else here. Having or showing an extreme greed for wealth or material gain here. Yeah, this man came along with money. This person seen you on the way to living a lifestyle they felt like they deserve, but they've never done any work to deserve that lifestyle. So what they seen is a way for them to be able to steal this from you. And they did that. They came in, they knocked your finances down. They made it to be where I see no. No what? What's no? Evil eye. Somebody sent an evil eye to somebody here. What's no? Spiritually stalking, black magic, protection. Vets have something to do with it. Vets have something to do with this. And so they could have worked with military people, ex-military people here. So no, I don't know what no is. Maybe this person attempted to do this. Maybe this was their plan here. Maybe something wasn't as successful as they thought it was going to be here. Civil rights, public humiliation. No. Maybe somebody wasn't able to accomplish whatever this is that they were trying to do. And so they could have slept with the person here, but maybe this wasn't long term. Maybe this wasn't what they were trying to gain from this situation. They have connections here. Government. Somebody here has government connections here. DA came out to begin with. Was that this reading? That may have been Libra's reading. Somebody has some type of government connections here. So they may be connected to, that may be where the military people come in, that they could be connected to people like this. Okay, and so they may have not themselves been able to do something to shadow ban you, but they may have said something to these people who they are connected to, these government connections. And the government connections could have been what was able to blacklist you. And so maybe this person did not have the power to do that themselves. But what they did was they connected to people who did have the power to do this. To have you shadow banned, to have you blacklisted, to have people not wanting to hire you, to have your businesses messed up. I see a doppelganger here. We already seen catfish because somebody here wanted to be you. This could have been your doppelganger doing this. Somebody, they could have definitely been working with someone in the system here. They could have been working with someone in the system here to almost be like a clone of you. And so somebody could have been studying you. That could have been what they were there to do, to be you, trying to make you self-destruct here. They were there to be you, to take your position and whatever it was that you were doing here. See a private party. Somebody could have definitely went to some type of private party. An artist. An artist could have threw some type of private party. This person could have been to that private party here. That could have been where they slept with this person here. Because somebody slept with somebody here on the first night. I see disrespectful. And you know, when there's an artist involved, most women do sleep with the person on the first night. It just is what it is. They see it as a way to come up. They see it as a way to gain access, regular access to this person who may have some type of clout, some type of fame, or some type of popularity about themselves. And and that's what they do to gain access to this person or these people. They sleep with them as quick as they can when the opportunity presents itself. That's what they do. No, every person is not like that, but honestly, most people are. Most will. Because you know, we have people, they don't look at these artists as if they are just humans, as if they are no different from you and I. They look at them as if they put them on some type of pedestal, and they look at them as if they are somehow above them. They look at them as if they are someone or people to be worshipped. They idolize them. And we all know that's a thing that you should not do. You don't idolize people. And because they idolize them, they look at it as an opportunity for them when they rush to try to sleep with a person right away. And so that's what they do here. And that's what was done here. Somebody may they worked with some type of person, some type of government officials here, somebody who had access to something, and they had your world torn down here. This was a group effort. This wasn't just one person here. So it's a community effort of people here who work together to target somebody here. And someone took on the essence of a person here. And they went for what belonged to someone else. They went for what was in that person's realm of things to receive. And again, this was a community effort. So Aquarius, you either work with someone to do this, or some people in order to do this, or some people were working together for you to do this. I see mother-in-law. Mother-in-law could be significant here. It could be somebody's mother-in-law. Somebody's mother-in-law could have worked together here, gang stalking. They were paid to do it. Somebody could have been paid to do this. Somebody was paid to kind of take on somebody's essence and go for, probably gain the attention of someone here that someone else was looking at. If they were paid to go in and do this. I see mother-in-law. Mother-in-law, somebody's mother-in-law could have paid someone to come in and do something here. Get someone's attention off of someone else here. And it just reminds me of that Libra reading that I was just doing that said family setup. some family here set this person up to go in one direction versus the other direction, because you have a family here of people who show favoritism here, and they rather seen that person go one way than the other way here. They rather seen that person play with a garden tool, so to speak, than with someone they had potential to fall in love with someone they had potential to actually give their heart to. And so they sent this person in one direction on purpose. Somebody was paid to come into somebody's life here. Gemini could have had something to do with this. I see Asia. Somebody's name could be Asia, or something could have happened in Asia. But a Gemini and something to do with Asia has something to do with this right here. Long hair, don't care. First will be last and the last will be first. Somebody's family set them up to go in a different direction here. And this person came in after being paid. They came in and they gave this person what they wanted here. They came in, immediately slept with this person, and probably fell for whatever it was that they were getting from this person, because not only did the family pay them to do it, this person was probably giving them things too. Somebody's dirty, y'all. And so the community of people, oh man, I'll pay for it. The community of people. So these could have been people from your hometown and people from this person's family who set this person up. The person came in and they slept with this person and immediately pretended to be you. You being the person who actually had this person's attention to begin with. And this was all a front here. This was all a game in order to get this person's attention off of you. And it must have worked. It must have worked. I see karma. Somebody's going to go through some karma here. Asia. Somebody's name could definitely be Asia. Asia and a Gemini. Could have been somebody's family here. I'm on 15% battery. So I'm going to end this video. But Asia and a Gemini could definitely be part of somebody's family and somebody's mother-in-law, which tells me somebody may have been married. And so this could have been some type of open marriage. I see entertainment here. This definitely has something to do with some type of celebrities. Somebody could have been in some type of open relationship and they rather see that person play with garden tools. This is some people who did not, like, I feel like they didn't want this person being with someone here who had the potential to take this person's full attention. These are people here who don't mind sharing as long as they are able to still receive what they receive out of the situation here. Somebody family set somebody up here. And these people work with the government. They have some type of government ties here. And through whatever it was they were able to do with the government, that's how they got you shadow banned. This is not just shadow banned, but blacklisted here. And so you could have been cut off the internet, which your businesses here weren't able to grow. You weren't able to make money online because they had you they have you shadow banned online. And so your product or whatever it is you're doing is not reaching people like it should be reaching people, or maybe like it was reaching people before they came in and did this to you. Somebody here helped. They may have caused you a job loss, and then they did something in the background to make sure it was hard for you to get another job. These are people who came for your stability, while they pushed another person in the background towards the person here that whose attention you had. I hear that song, never trust a big butt and a smile. And so they may have pushed a big butt and a smile towards somebody while they strategically had you torn down in the background through their government connections here. And so this person may have actually started liking the person who was paid to come in and pretend to be somebody else here. Imagine that. You actually start liking someone who was there as a setup, as a jump off on purpose. Mother-in-law, the mother-in-law. Telling you, mother-in-law, a Gemini, and maybe an Asian. This is all a setup. Mother-in-law. I keep saying mother-in-law. Lawsuit. Yeah, somebody need to, yeah, definitely pursue that lawsuit, yeah. Because they played a very dirty game, corruption here. It's corruption because they work with officials here. They work with their connections to officials here to have this done to you, to come for your pockets, to come for your stability here. That's a dirty game when people do things like that. Like, you don't come for anybody's money. And since they came for your money, I would definitely come for theirs. And I wouldn't hold back on doing it because that's what they deserve, to lose everything that they can lose considering the situation. They cost you your job, your stability. They probably spread rumors about you. That's what had you not able to find another job here. And so it's slander, it's defamation here. Never mind the pain and suffering. Could have been some civil right violations in there with the invasion of privacy, with them finding out things, having people watch you that shouldn't have been watching you, some type of illegal surveillance. When you talk about dealings with the government here, somebody used their government connections to ruin somebody's life. And yes, it is corruption. And I would definitely go after their pockets, just like they came for yours. They didn't hesitate to come for your pockets, to come for your stability, to watch you suffer in the background while they sent Betty Boop, or Becky with the good hair, to the person whose money that they didn't want to lose. And so the person was getting paid from the family to juice somebody up, to blow somebody's head up. And the person was getting paid probably from the person who they were sleeping with. Can you imagine being paid to sleep with a person, being paid to act like you like a person, being paid to fatal attraction? And so now you might have a person here that doesn't want to let somebody go. And this could be because they are used to whatever it is they're getting out the situation. They're used to getting it. This is somebody who was paid originally to come in and take somebody's attention off of someone, and they got stuck there because of whatever it was they were receiving from this person. Meanwhile, there's someone left in the background here. Someone in the background here. Yeah, thirsty. That's what this person was, a thirsty person. They did it for the money to begin with, and they sticking around for the money. Now it's a fatal attraction because they're used to the money now. They're used to having these experiences that they weren't used to receiving before. You have a bottom feeder, a low budget person here who was used to getting mediocre things, who was used to doing mediocre things, and then you have them upgraded here because they came in using a personality that did not even belong to them. It belonged to the person who was being torn down in the background by the same family who set this up. So, Aquarius, put yourself where you belong. Do you belong in the trap? Did you create the trap? Or did you fall in it? Put yourself where you belong. Somebody is definitely there for the money. If it ain't about the money, that's what I have, y'all. I'll be back.